Everybody. Just checking in. Dionne here with the turquoise iris. Guys, I've got all three devices going. So we're filming on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. We've got Abby here. She's wondering, why in the world did you just start talking, Mama? Hello, everybody. Listen, this is my first time to be doing a live here in this new studio, in our new home. So I just want to make sure, first off, that I'm set up okay and that everybody can see. I am starting on a piece right now that I will be giving away at the class on Saturday that I'm working with Queen Allen of All Shabbed Out. We are actually going to be hosting a class at Reclaim Warehouse in Moore, Oklahoma. So, what I usually do for my classes is I try to get the base coat done before I get there, only because we work in like 3 or 4 hours and we're actually adding a staging time to the end of our class. So, I want to make sure I get this piece finished. It's a solid wood dresser. It's about 40 inches wide. The last piece that you guys saw me did, I painted the entire piece for you guys. Um, it's the sister piece or brother piece. I'm not really sure. So Patty Wiley, I will see you Saturday. But this is the piece that I'm going to be giving away. So what we like to do is we draw names. And I've been doing this probably for, well, it'll be 2 years in October since I hosted my first in-class or in-person class. The brush that I'm using is called the VIP from Paint Pixie, and I'm just going to actually put a base coat of Fire Starter. Fire Starter is a new color from DIY that is a bright orange. My base coats are usually a bright yellow or a bright orange or red, only because I really like that color to be peeking out when nobody expects it. So I'm going to add in a periwinkle, which is called water lily, and the blue iris, which is our cobalt, and then liquid sunshine, which is a bright yellow. But guys, what we'll end up doing is we draw names. So everybody at the class um, will be entered to win the piece that I'm painting, this piece right here. I'm going to add those colors, but I'm probably going to also add maybe some flowers to it. I like to do some hand painted flowers, but I like to give this a good base because the yellow or the orange poking through the blue, I think will be very striking. So, like I said, it's my first time on here in the new space. So I just wanted to say, hey, I'm so excited to actually be painting. And this is day 8, and I'm already set up, ready to go. So we're actually doing really well. My husband, he doesn't sit. He doesn't sit well, and I don't either. And so since neither one of us, you know, really know how to take a very good break, we have paintings all over the house on the walls. Like we've done a really good job unpacking and quick move and ready to move on. Ready to move on. So we've got some upcoming classes. If anybody's interested in taking an in-person class, like I said, Saturday here in Moore, Oklahoma, at November 9th here in Moore, Oklahoma, and then Ohio in Zanesville, actually, with Girl Upcycled Studio, Miss Kelly Weiler. We are going to be hosting a class in December at her studio. Debbie Beard and I are actually traveling to Zanesville and spending some time with Kelly and getting to know that community in Zanesville, which I'm thrilled about. Absolutely love Kelly and everything she does. And in between that, in October, there's a whole slew of us going to Paris. So, working on finalizing those details right now, getting all that set up because I board a plane in less than 2 weeks on my way to France. And I'm not going to lie, I'm absolutely terrified. Who's been there? I know I'm a travel rookie. Um, I haven't been very many places, and I'm frankly I love going places, but I'm not a fan of traveling. So I'm just putting a sheer coat of this fire starter. You can see that it's a bright orange um, VIP. It's 6 inches. I think it's really good for base coats and for dry brushing. So I'll be using it probably again when I'm going to be layering colors. Chris Butler has been there. Everyone says, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. There's nothing to be scared of, but I'm kind of a scaredy cat. Even more so, did you see that? That was quick hands. I'm more so of a controlling person. So when there's something coming up that I don't know about, I feel like I'm supposed to know about it before it happens. Yeah, that's it. So I'm kind of right in the middle of the studio. We've got another 8 feet this way, and that way we've got all of that organized. But I've got a big south-facing window here and a door right here that kind of faces the southeast. So I'm still going to put right up here a big solar tube. They're coming out tomorrow to tell me. So I'm looking forward to that. But let me just keep working on this because I honestly want to get as much of this done as possible. Because Quita Allen of All Shaved Out will be here Friday night. We'll do Friday Night Live. We're going to paint a 4x4 canvas together Friday. We're going to actually draw, or let you all draw names for that and give that away at the class on Saturday. Wait till you see the street artists in Paris. You might not want to come home. I've heard a little bit about that, Chris. So thank you for that tip. I'm excited. We'll go to Monet's Garden and different areas. Um, I know it's going to be wonderful, but I won't believe that until I'm there. I mean, I'll just be honest with you. I'm just stubborn like that. So the grain of the wood goes horizontal this way, so I'm just going to add my base coat that direction. When I'm adding different layers and different colors, I tend to go against the grain. I don't need any water at this point. When I was teaching in Solana Beach a couple of weeks ago, I did the same similar colors, but I actually used the Liquid Sunshine, which is a bright yellow. I used that for my base coat instead, so I wanted to kind of change this up and use the fire starter. So if any of you guys are into more of a modern design, I think these new colors called Fire Starter and Liquid Sunshine would both be really good for that work. But I also love to pair this shade of orange with the cobalts and the turquoise. This would look stunning with Old 57, which is a true turquoise. I'm not worried about the coverage being perfect because, like I said, this is just a base coat. I don't always do a base coat, but I am with a class. I want to make sure that I get the piece finished. So the person, if they drove to the class, they can take it home. FYI, we actually have Cindy coming all the way from Canada. You heard me. She's driving to Oklahoma from Canada. She's actually done it before and attended one of our classes, but she's coming back because she won a ticket. She is in my Creative Connection and we do contests, and she actually won a ticket. So she and her husband are coming from Canada, and I think we have 33, 34 other women coming. So it's going to be a great time. And tickets are still available. If we can fit a few more if you're interested. I cannot see your questions, but I promise I'm going to go back here as soon as I get off of here. This is just base coat. I have a brand new piece that I'm going to start with you guys in the next couple of days. It is a antique hutch with glass, and I'm going to use it on all the new colors on DIY that Debbie gave me the honor of selecting. And I'm actually going to keep that piece for ourselves in our new house. I have a lot of wedding china that I don't display anymore. When we started this business, I gave all of my china, I packed all my china up and sold our formal dining set and got rid of it so I could use the dining room as our staging room. And that was years ago, probably 8 years ago that I sold it. So I'm going to take that hutch that I found, and it's absolutely beautiful. Actually, Michelle Replogle, you guys may know who that is. She is with My Vintage Chairs and has most recently changed her business name to 11 Eclectic. She helped me find that piece. And actually, her and her husband Mitch delivered it to me because they're amazing like that. See, it dries, you guys, it dries a lot softer. It's not quite as bold. This is going to look really good paired with these colors. Let me remind you, in case you're just not popping on. I'm so thrilled you're here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hi, sweet lady. Hello, hello. Michelle, I forgot. I need to reply to your message. I haven't listened to it. We had carpet cleaners here this morning. Hey, thanks, Heather. Drop cloths are your friend. Who knew? And here's a problem. I use those cloths that I hung up as my curtains right here on this window. I use them for all my classes. So I thought, I'm gonna run and buy new drop cloths because I have a class, and so I'll need one, and Lord knows Q's gonna need one because she gets out that power washer when she teaches. So blue iris, you see how bright that is? This is gonna be the main color, but I'm gonna pair it back with this periwinkle color. I know it kind of looks purple. These will be the main colors. And then I'm gonna accent with this yellow. And like I said, I probably end up for the class going ahead and doing some hand painted flowers on this piece for the ladies and gentlemen in the class because I can and it's fun. Um, there is a staging wall. Are you selling paint from your home? Nope, I'm not selling paint from my home. I only sell it at Reclaimed Warehouse and more. The staging wall is through there and around there. My mom actually just finished painting it today. She came over to paint it for me the last couple of days. So I don't have anything done except the studio painted and the staging wall painted. Otherwise, everything is beige. You use Dollar Tree shower curtains. That's a brilliant idea for drop cloths. Yeah. You guys, thanks for joining me. I needed to feel normal. It feels really normal. Isn't that weird to say it feels normal to be on the live painting with you guys? But that's the truth. So I got all set up. I got all my devices and it feels really good to be here. There's lots of light. So I'll be finishing the base coat on this piece and then have it ready for Saturday's class. And one of you that's coming will take it home. I can't wait to find out who that is. And if you're coming to class, I look forward to meeting you and hearing a little bit about you and just hugging your neck. So, you guys, thank you so much. I hope to pop on, if not tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to be on tonight at 5. It's called Water Lily, and I got to pick it, Kathleen. I got to come up with it. So, Debbie Beard said, pick something that's kind of periwinkle. And so I came up with this shade, and I love it so much. So I'm going to use all of those colors. But I'll be on Kelly Weiler, if Girl Upcycled Studio, guys. I'll be on there in just a couple of hours because she and I are teaching a class, and we've got some things we're going to tell you about. So we'll be live. You can pop on over to her page. And then let's see, what else do we have going on? Friday Night Live. Q will be here. But like I said, I'm going to start this new piece. It's a hutch, it's tall, it's really ornate, and it has glass, which I will be a little impatient and tiny bit cranky when I'm painting with glass because it will be me stretching myself. But since I'm doing it for ourselves and I'm keeping it, we're going to put it in the front room. I have to be patient. So it was good to pop on here with you all. Thanks for joining me today. You guys have an awesome afternoon, and hopefully I'll see you, if not tomorrow, definitely on Friday. Thanks. So, I have to shut down Instagram. And then, hello, Facebook.